M. Cox has said, behind every great leader, there was an even greater logistician. Figuring out logistics is relatively difficult even for manufacturing fast-moving regular products. What if you are producing organic products and want to deliver them across the oceans? Hello, I'm R.S. Subramanian and I'm today going to take you to meet someone who went back to their roots and are now making a big mark in the international market. Hello Satyajit.
Hello.
Hello Jinkya.
Hello. Welcome Subbu to the farms, please.
My pleasure. Both of you completed management school from different B schools and got some cushy jobs in multinational banks. How did farming happen?
Oh, it's an interesting story. We are farmers' sons, but we were kept out of the farm and the village all our lives in a boarding school. And we did our MBAs and then got working with multinational banks. Worked for some time and then, there was this sense of lull and vacuum in our lives. We were not really enjoying what we were doing. When we questioned ourselves as to what we would love to do, the answer was always farming. That's why we just took this call to come back to the farm and the village 8, 9 years back and do farming for the love of farming, for the love of being with the soil and livestock and just being in the village.
How did you end up building these communities?
So what started off by selling our produce on tables at farmers markets, which we yet do now, has now led to word of mouth spreading and consumers in over 53 countries. There is this inherent need for the right practices by farmers because they have seen their soil fertility go down. And there is this inherent demand for clean food that acts like medicine from consumers. Demand on both the sides for a better solution has led to this platform that we have built working and moving ahead.
You started selling in the domestic market, distributing on your own, and then you went international. Yeah. So, why don't you tell us about your journey?
So we started farming in the year 2016. We were processing whatever farm produce other farms and selling them domestic. Never thought about international. And it had been 2 years we were selling it in the domestic market. We were present on social media. And one of the customers was following us, his name being Siddharth Shukla from Michigan. He reached out to us.
Interesting you say that, when you move to markets based on a customer's request, that's quite powerful. It sounds like DHL. Most of the initial countries DHL expanded is based on customers requesting international delivery.
Hey, interesting.
Yeah, so from there on, how does it become a larger network?
Correct. So it took us 6 months to get all the documentations and the process in place. And we sent our first order to Siddharth in 2018. Fast forward from there, we had delivered to 1,200 cities outside India, close to 50 countries outside India. Today, close to 20% of our business comes from international markets. We've committed to customers that anywhere in the world, from a village in Maharashtra, we deliver anywhere in the world in a 4 days period. So 3 to 4 days. It's been going superb from the past 6-7 years.
Truly Express.
Yes, truly express.
Satyajit, I've heard that you were mentioned as an Atmanirbhar champion by the government of India. So, why don't you tell us about that?
The Honorable Prime Minister mentioned about the social impact of our work in his Mann Ki Baat.
Wow.
He was impressed by the fact that we have empowered so many farmers. We have trained over 16,000 and worked with over 2,000 farmers across 16 states of India. So our international logistics from day one has been with DHL. And DHL has been our strong partners in doing this and getting our products from the village to these many countries.
I think DHL's focus on technology, the platform they give the users, right from placing the orders to tracking it, and the focus on customer care. These are two highlights which help us to service the customer together with DHL in a better way.
DHL again comes in out there and helps us get accustomed to all these compliance requirements. And they also help us in getting the preparedness ready for these compliances. And we have had no issue as such.
International customer expectations can be demanding. How do you cope with that?
I think the on-demand delivery service that DHL provides and just the fact of having a relationship manager, the last mile delivery having a person out there who coordinates with you to get the order delivered with the customer. So the on-demand delivery service is being
Yeah, that's
exceptional.
pretty helpful.
Over the past few years, as you've been developing the business, you possibly have made a lot of mistakes, learned from them, you face challenges, you overcome them. What is the advice you would like to give to somebody who's starting now?
The one thing that I would like to tell them is, pursue your passion. Do what you genuinely would love to do, what you would pay to do. Like they say, don't trade your passion for glory.
A very little gift from all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you and keep inspiring us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Take care. Ajinkya and Satyajit were brave to return to their roots to follow their passion. The all organic products they make today is reaching to millions of people across the world. I'm R.S. Subramanian. I'll be back with yet another episode of some fascinating stories.